Welcome to Mic Check. It's your boy Sick the Black Falcon, and I'm here with always my co-host AJ.
Yeah. What's happening? Rebel Underground Network in the building. You already know what it is, man. We back here with another episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we have a very special guest today. We got our boy all the way from St. George. And I mean, it ain't shit out there but him, you know what I'm saying, just killing it all day. You know what I'm saying? He be battling the trees and shit. He be battling everybody. He be battling the Mormons and shit. It's crazy. Got my boy Rollen Poole in the building.
What's up? What's up? I'm Rollen Poole, aka RPTFO. I'm just hella stoked to be out here messing with you guys, man.
No doubt.
Yep. I was out last time and met up with AJ and Jesse behind the boards. And yeah, just glad to be involved with what you guys are doing, so I appreciate the time.
No doubt, no doubt. He's also got, I heard, a project possibly coming out with Snap Murphy. Shout out to the homie Snap Murphy.
Yeah, we'll be working with me. Snap and I have been talking, so he's super talented and hustling every day, so that's what I like. It inspires me, you know, and it's dope, you know. And I got a project out right now called Sovereign Systems, you know, so that bad boy's on iTunes and Spotify and all that, so go support your boy.
Oh yeah.
But now that working on that, and then yeah, just been grinding, you know, so I'm excited to message y'all.
So yeah, a lot of our audience, you know what I'm saying, they might not be familiar, you know what I'm saying, with the past you. Before they might have heard your album or saw you on Team Backpack. You know, what was going on? What was Rollen's life like?
Well, so music's always been like a part of my life. Growing up, I was a bass brat. And you know, you spent a lot of time without friends and moving around, so you know, you always had kind of time to yourself. So I'd study stuff, and music was one of those things. And got into music into high school, and it was saxophone. And you know, I had, you know, a couple songs here and there, but I didn't dive into hip hop per se. I wrote poetry and stuff like that. Okay. And then just kind of caught a love for it, and started making little beats, and you know, down in the lab making little beats on old, you know, Yamaha keyboards and stuff like that, and making little battle tapes to battle the cats out at the high school. But you know, it was a small environment, you know, so I moved to Oregon to go pursue tattooing. I tattoo for a living. I've been tattooing for 10 years.
Okay.
So I went to Oregon to open a tattoo shop, and ended up doing that. And in the meantime, before I actually got the shop going, I had that opportunity to go to New York and hit up Team Backpack. And it just kind of inspired me, you know, just being in the room with a bunch of cats that love the same thing that I love, and it just made me want to kind of go that way.
That's just dope.
Yeah.
Shout out Team Backpack.
But you know, in playing other instruments, it kind of, I don't play saxophone as much, but I play my guitar, you know, so I incorporate my guitar into a lot of stuff. So
before you were a rapper, you were a poet.
Yeah, I wrote a lot of poetry, and because, like, you know, the wordplay, to me, there's like a dichotomy in music. There's like what sounds good, what's appealing to the ear, how high, how low, how fast it's delivered. But then there's like the creative writing side of like, what do they make me feel, or how did they just explain that?
No doubt.
And I was kind of more hip to the creative writing side of it before I kind of got into the formatting part of rap, you know.
And a lot of people might not know this, but hip hop or rap is rhythm and poetry. So yeah, that's very beautiful. Growing up, or I guess even in today, who are some of your leaders in your life? Like, who do you like look up to, or when you're like, you know, you need that little bit of inspiration, like where do you go to? Even if it's just like in battle, like when I battle someone, my inspiration is Goku. But like if I'm doing something, you know, real like deep with culture-wise, it might be, you know what I'm saying, John Henry Clark, or you know, Dr. Ben Buchanan. So like, who's some people in your life that, you know, that bring that out of you, or even if it's just something you might have saw, you know, a character that brings something out of you? Right.
I don't know. I think as far as the world goes, it's so vast, and there's so much to appreciate. So many different people, you know, people that I've learned about over time. And a lot of the people that I hold dear the most, that inspire me the most, are like family members and stuff like that. You know, like my pops, my mom, you know, my grandma, and just seeing, you know, things like that. Just like, that's where I got the roots that inspire me to like even look for all this stuff. So I think that I look up to them for that, you know. As far as like hip hop and stuff goes, I grew up on Wu-Tang and like Nas, and then Louis Logic, and then came up on Camp Lo out of New York, and just basically bumped a lot of the same stuff, you know, Most Def and like, you know, Iro, you know, Souls of Mischief, all that kind of stuff, you know. Aesop Rock. But you know, I still listen to classic rock and like Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix and all that kind of shit too.
So with that being said, like with jazz, you know, hip hop, R&B, rock and roll, punk rock, the list goes on. All these different genres of African expressing themselves through music, and watching it turn into what it is today. Growing up, I guess, in a biracial family, how has this affected your life? Hip hop is a predominantly like African type of deal, so like when you have a whole nother side that you love and you revere and you hold dear to you, do you use hip hop as a chance to maybe educate some of your other family members that might not be privy to the other side, or is it just something that's hard to get across no matter who you are?
Yeah, what's the purpose?
With my music, I have different, you know, avenues. I guess I travel. I talk a lot about my life experiences, because for me, I go off the feeling that I sustain, and like and it's a very like feeling that starts here, you know. And so hip hop, something I came across, not necessarily knowing where it stemmed from, and it's important to know the history, and it's cool to know the history, but it only comes after that feeling of stimulation, you know. Right. So it's like, and as far, you know, I guess like in my approach, it's zero genre too. I don't look at a music for what genre it is. If it sounds good, it is good. You know, if they got the washboard, if they say, hey, that sounded like this, it sounded like it was inspired by this, I'm like, you know, it might, that's cool, you interpret it. You know, I just kind of just make the music, and you know, there's not really a way I could go about thinking about it. You know, I just learn about where it came from later, you know.
So it's just thousands, it's like a mixture of thousands of inspirations just all around that, you know. I like that, it's dope. I got a question for you, brother. I gotta honestly ask, and a lot of rappers, I know they go through this shit, period, because hip hop started with, you know, if you're black, you know, you're gangster, or, you know, this and that. So I gotta ask, how has race like attacked your music? Like, how has it influenced in any way? Has it made you want to talk about it? Has it made you want to better it, or not even think about the shit?
I really don't. I don't think about it at all, because, you know, I spent a lot of time, like my family's from Flint, Michigan, you know, a lot of my family, that's like my black family, I guess you could say, you know, and I was a bass brat, so I lived a year here and a year back in Flint, and a year somewhere else and a year back in Flint, so I was always raised like, you know, under a white household or under black household, but it was never really, there was a couple family members that were kind of rogue that would kind of push that, and we always had the general understanding of, you know,
that's that pressure.
I mean, I always was educated on both sides of it, as far as like my dad would say, you know, watch out for this is real, you know, like my grandma would be like, this is how shit was. And then when I'd be over like with my white side of my family, I wouldn't think about it, but I'd catch reactions and I'd see it, I'd experience it still, because now they think I'm adopted, they think I'm this, they think I'm, so a lot of that stuff, I'm just like, you know, that's other people's opinions, and now it's making me think about shit I don't even think about, you know, I'm just trying to make this music, and if they think, you know, and a lot of time too, being in St. George, there's not a lot of rappers in St. George, so that can kind of be clowned on, I guess.
It's not about a black
but
people
also,
in St. George.
Exactly, no, but also it's like, in St. George, I'm like a black guy, and I never like, hey, if you're half black, you're black, you know, that's how it's looked at. How come you never, it just depends on how you identify, I guess, I don't know, but it's just something that I see the struggle, and I see that, you know, I talk about oppression and stuff in my music, and I talk about, you know, things I've been through, but at the end of the day, it's people, and you're not going to change those people that don't want to be changed. So it's like, I'm just going to work on those things I know I can change for myself better.
Definitely.
No doubt.
There's a lot of rappers, they deal with just people, just, you know, you're black, so, you know, you're not even black, you're just, you know, you're wearing a snapback, you're wearing some shorts, you're wearing some Jordans, you know, whatever fits your swag that you feel, so you know, especially if you're into hip-hop, and you get judged because of what you love, you know what I mean, or what you do, or what you speak about. So it's crazy, you know, it's good to speak on that shit.
You definitely see that. There's a situation I had in St. George. Me and my wife will go and hit up the estate sales, and we'll hit up the, you know, yard sales once in a while, find cool shit. You know, something to do with the wife. But anyway, we're at this estate sale, and as I'm leaving, I got some stuff in my hand, and the lady's like, this white lady, she's all, you got a receipt for that? And I'm like, okay, perfectly, you know, reasonable question. I'm leaving with merchandise. She wants a receipt. So I'm like, oh, my wife has it. Hold on. My wife's white, you know. So I'm like, oh, babe, you got the receipt? And she didn't have one. Had an armful of shit. And she's all, oh, no, you're okay. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now, was it because I'm black? Is it because I'm fucking tattooed?
Right.
Is it because I'm fucking wearing, like, I'm hip-hopped out?
Yeah.
And you see that a lot there. But it just makes me want to just start at my... It makes me more confident because I'm not going to stray from it.
That shit ain't gonna stop you.
No,
dope.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck what these people think.
Exactly, yeah. It's dope.
So, would you say more or less you just kind of, when it comes to dealing with issues that might affect you racially, you kind of just you ignore them, you brush them off?
Not necessarily, because I think that a thing that's due to race, now if they're gonna bring like recently, for a long time I used to think like, you know, voting's like, you know, a crock of shit, and I think on a presidential level it probably is, but your local, you know, voting and all that legislation that comes through is super important.
Very
important.
important.
And I think that you know, a lot of the time that people talk shit about race and things like that, they're not even out there voting or doing anything.
No,
they're ignorant ones. Oh yeah, they're out there just talking shit just because they, you know, they heard some rhetoric and they want to recycle it. But I don't know. I guess I got other things I'm battling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally.
When I hang the hip hop hat up, there's gonna be shit I'm gonna fight. You know what I mean?
I hear you. And the people out there, you listening, you might not have caught that, but my man is making a really great point. If change is going to happen, especially in the black community, the local level is where you start. You get out there, you get in these Senate seats, you get in these local office seats, you get in as many different local offices as you can, and you start from the ground up. It's hard to change anything from a presidential, you know, it's hard to get to that level unless we have some people in office to back it up. We don't have anybody in office to back it up that represents us. So, you know, we need to actually get together as a community and put someone that we believe in from the community in an office based on like the fact that they're gonna do something for us. So, very good point. I'm really happy you said something about that. One question also I wanted to...
That's that good shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's that good stuff.
One thing I wanted to ask is, I guess out of all the MCs that have blessed the mic since rap has been born, who would you consider to be your GOAT? Like, who is the greatest person that has ever blessed the mic in your eyes that you want to, you know, not only be somewhat similar but surpass them?
Man, that question is really hard because for me, there's like different aspects of why a person's cool. Is it because their punchline? Is it because their delivery? Is it because just the swag, the sound of their voice, things like that? So I guess I have like this Optimus Prime type, like Megatron type, you know, artist that I look up to. And
if those 5 artists are in a room battling each other, who wins?
Oh shit. Okay, give me a second. Okay. You might have to ask me, is this the last question?
This is.
Oh shit, dude. Okay, let me see.
Gotta hit you with the dagger at the end.
Dude, I would say, in my opinion, I like A$AP Rock the most. I think because there's so many rappers I like more in different ways, but if I had to pick one, it's because you never know what the fuck's gonna come out of his mouth. And when you sit down to decipher it, it's actually way smarter. It's like watching Family Guy. Like, you have to be smart as fuck if you're watching Family Guy. And most people would consider it silly, you know, but when you really listen, you're like, dude, he's saying some shit. But I could go back and go, rewind the tape and be like, you know, I think Lewis Logic, for his ability to tell his stories and just like, it just pulls you in and like, it's like a short story and you're there for a minute, you know?
He has a new song that came out recently with him and Tyler the Creator. Who That Boy.
Yeah, Tyler, I haven't heard that. Tyler the Creator's hella talented.
Oh my God, the song, man, that they did together is ridiculous, man. It pulled me in from the first second. So yeah, man, I totally understand. I always say my GOAT is Scarface.
Yeah.
Just growing up in the South, him keeping that same message that he's always had from Ghetto Boys on up, him sticking true to the streets, him being himself. Like I
Opio from Hyro, he's super sick too.
If we're all doing GOATs, in my mind, I probably have multiple GOATs. But if I had to do one person, and only because this dude was so underrated, it was ridiculous. He was ahead of his time when he came out. AZ, straight up. This dude, the way he put together his stories, his punchlines, it made you want to sit there and listen. Like,
oh yeah, no doubt.
That nigga was far from feeble. Almost like he would have you sit there like, and he'd use words that rappers didn't use back then.
Dude, that's how Dap is. I love music. That's what I've been bumping lately.
You know what
Shout
we
out
need to
Love
do?
Music. They're killing
You
it.
know what we need to do? One of the maybe season 2 we'll have that. Maybe season 2 we'll do greatest of all time groups like the Firm, Hot
Firm,
Boys,
baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck Hot Boys. Niggas ain't shit.
Yeah. I guess I just
I'm
don't have
sorry.
a favorite in anything.
You heard it here from AJ. Hey, AJ's class.
They did some shit back in the day, but
I gotta back up the home.
nigga, I was more like
So if Hot Boys want it,
504
y'all can get it.
boys.
Alright?
Yeah.
If y'all want it, y'all can get it.
I fuck more with the 504 boys than.
This is the part of the show where we go ahead and we get that freestyle in. We spit a hot 16. You know, we bring on a guest and you know, we let them tear apart a beat and see what they can do, man. So
I'm excited for this one.
We got one of the best in the business to do it. You know what I'm saying? The man Rollen Poole is going down.
This is mic check history.
Yes.
Because this is the first time, and I believe this is true, we have a guy from out of town, not a local, freestyling, sitting here with us. You know, you feel me? Like that's dope. So this is mic check history.
Oh yeah.
You guys are witnessing first.
Oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So yeah, without further ado, you know, yeah, we're about to get these flows in, man.
Bars. Just kidding.
Turn me up some.
Mr. Bars.
Turn me up some.
Where my headphones at?
Turn me up some.
It's going down.
Yeah. Who's going first?
Yo, I'll go ahead and kick it off for go ahead and hit the sauce for him. Yo, I'm so glad that today we about to bless the mic. We keeping it hype. Every other day we ignite. Told y'all, man, it's true. Ain't nobody to do it. This is the illest that you gon' see with the music. Now we here, of course, from the best making noise. Had Rollen Poole come through up from St. George. We battling to keep it going just on a cypher tip. Everybody else want it, but they can't ignite it. It's the new game for all y'all trying to bite the sick. I'm trying to get it. This is the new Leonidas hit. Niggas can't stop it. I told y'all, ignite the pit. Niggas, I'm under the ocean. Clash with the Titans is nothing but the game for y'all trying to ignite the crypt. Under the sea, under some Poseidon shit. Told y'all before, I strike with the lightning hit. If anybody else wanted to get it, we the fire tip. Looking at the game for everybody to break it off. But y'all so fake that I refer to y'all as counterparts. Nothing else y'all can't stop, man. I'm blasted. One balled up fist would turn into a dragon. Nothing else, I don't try to get it, man. I lay low, collect all these pesos, chill up on Pecos. Got the best, man, ain't no stopping when we moving it. AJ, can you tell them what we do on this music shit?
Hey, we go ahead and kill it with every rhyme, and if we really got the time, you can listen to the lines. I'm a youngin' on the grind, man, you see me every day. I be on folks' pace, no fucking up, but I go and bring it back. Everybody already know, shit is on a different level, and that's for sure. I'm high as a motherfucker, don't know where I go. Probably see me up in space, smoking with the moon, though, huh? That's how it really go. Leave my footprints on the beat so they know AJ, that's my seat. Young nigga on the grind, and you see all the G's. Wanna talk a lot of shit, but what it really mean? Hey, it's okay that you niggas fake, cause it's real niggas gon' get paid. And every day we just live life, we gon' live it right, jump to the top of the page. I'm talking about front of magazines, front of the TV. I don't want a Grammy, but that shit would mean something. What would it mean? soul. So fuck a Grammy, young niggas, I've been growing old. As a underground artist, really the smartest, I'm gonna hit them with the knowledge, and I swear that I promise. Fuck everybody hating on a nigga. It's A to the J, Rebel Underground, the winners.
Yeah, we the talk of the town, sitting here on the couch with the Rebel Underground, and you know I'm sitting here rapping my flows. I'm just doing my damn thing, just the way that it goes. The story's told, engraved and growed and the granted. Cause I was descended from those who had handed from. Oh my God, dude, I cannot do this right now. I fucking gotta come back. Maybe I will somehow. Fuck it. I'll just come back and I'll spit it, fucking rip it. Best don't mind your business, and I'll pay attention. Building this, fucking skilled with raps. I'll come back and make the whole world tilt collapse off its axis. Give me a fulcrum and a lever, and I'll show that my style is tough and so much better. But whatever, endure the weather, and I'm a renegade. Fucking move off of the page and be killing the stage like shit. Let me get it in. Let me get my mind spinning. Let me get my rhymes in it. Let me get my lines and finish. But shit, I'm trying to come back. You guys gonna cut this or maybe do some type of edit and end the discussion? But shit, we ain't gonna do that. I'm just talking some cool raps. In fact, I'm about to be moving it back. So anyways, I'm about to pass it back to the host, because you know he's got the most. Because go ahead, let him
Yo, I'm gonna say one thing, well, maybe two. I don't really know what the fuck I'm gonna do. The third thing that I'm gonna say is clear, but the fourth thing I don't know is in the rear. Number 5 done ran out the window, and the 6th thing I'm saying is let's get some endo. Number 6 and 7 is fucking irrelevant. Number 9 only extends my mind and my intelligence. But the 10th thing that I really want to do is get this shit back to AJ, and he'll get back to you. So after it's over, I'm just gonna let it end, cause this how to run all fucking begins.
Damn.
A is for AJ, B is for bitches trying to suck on my dick daily. C is for them cunts that don't give a fuck. D is for you getting dick slapped with the nuts. I don't really give a fuck. E is for entertainment. Fuck is fuck. Fuck everybody that's just hating. G is for all my gangsters smoking and just waiting to glow up on the block, hit niggas that talking hating. That's the H, known for my hitters. Go and give them a call, cause I know that they with it. Shit, I am the best. I'm so fresh, freestyle off the dome, nothing less. H-I-J, oh that's the next one. I just don't give a fuck, I'm the next one. Been to hop up on the beat, yeah you know like Jetson. Fly up in the sky like a jet, son. H-I-J-K, oh that's the next one. But you put 3 of those, I don't fuck with none. You clan members, y'all are fucking dumb. And what the fuck is going on in this world of slugs? Should I go through the whole alphabet? What comes after K? I'll pass the mic, cause I don't know yet.
Yo, I don't know yet either. I'm trying to refocus and expose the ether, and try to pull it from the side like beepers. I'm the keeper of the truth, the preacher to the youth. I'm liable to choke off inside is that broke inside my tooth. But shit, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just sitting here just vibing with music. I try to make them understand, see if they understand it. Start from 10 with the commandments, I see the words landed. It's all fine, I'm coming through with rhymes, I'm busting like 9s. Participate, a figure 8 around these cats is checkmate. I'll see you late because you know you lucky 7, maybe 11, 11, get the goodies for you. I'll take them, I'll take you out, your whereabouts won't be found. And no more, I'm fucking with the 3 wood and I'm screaming 4. But shit, it's 3, 2, 1 when I'm counting down to challenges. Blow up like NASA challenges when I come at ya, scavengers. But shit, let me pass it back.
Hey yo, we all savage cats, and yo, we do this shit for fun up under the sun. Arguing, let it begin, and calling us run. Let's go. Welcome to Mic Check, baby. That's what we do all day, every day. We spit real bars. Yeah. Y'all trying to imitate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Rollen Poole.
Hey, thanks for having me out, man. Let me get out here again sometime.
All day, bro. You welcome anytime.
Let everybody know where they can find you. Right?
Yep. Hey, you can find me at rptfo.com. It's got all the links to all my social media. It's got my projects coming up. You can get me on iTunes and stream me on Spotify. Sovereign Systems.
Buy it.
Thanks to these cats.
Hey,
so
Rollen Poole, man, the one and only.
Yeah.
Much love, Mic Check. Y'all already know what it is.
Thank y'all for
we gonna keep them coming.
Again.
Yes.
Mic Check, Mic Check. Yo, see y'all next week.